Alright, let's dive into this because there's a lot going on in the world of cycling right now, and personally, I think it's a perfect storm of drama, strategy, and just plain old human ambition. So, here's the deal, the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift is absolutely killing it, like, seriously, the racing is incredible, and the storylines are even better. But what's really got me thinking is this whole Paul Seixas saga. You know, the guy who's been at the center of so much speculation lately. And now, with Isaac Del Toro locking in a mega deal with UAE Team Emirates until 2031, it feels like the dominoes are finally falling into place. But here's where it gets interesting. What does this mean for Seixas? Is he really out of the running for UAE? And if so, where does he go from here? Let me break it down for you. First off, Isaac Del Toro's new contract is huge. I mean, extending his deal by 2 years and positioning him as Pogacar's potential successor? That's a statement. But what makes this really interesting is the timing. Daniel Benson reported that Del Toro's camp was pushing for leadership guarantees, especially given UAE's rumored interest in Seixas. Now that the deal's done, it feels like UAE is doubling down on Del Toro. In my opinion, this all but closes the door on Seixas joining the team. And honestly, I think that's a good thing. Why? Because it opens up a whole new narrative, Seixas potentially leading a French team like Decathlon CMA CGM. Imagine that, a French Tour hope on a French team. It's almost too perfect, right? But here's the thing, does Seixas see it that way? Or is he looking for something else entirely? This raises a deeper question. In cycling, where loyalty and legacy often clash, what's the right move for a rider like him? Now, let's talk about the drama within UAE, because it's just as fascinating. Paula Blasi, the Vuelta winner, called out the team's management for not giving her protected leader status, and when they were asked about it, they dodged the question. Classic, right? But what really caught my attention was Elisa Longo Borghini's reaction. She's one of UAE's leaders, and her involvement adds another layer to this whole situation. What this really suggests is that there's a power struggle happening behind the scenes. And honestly, I'm here for it. Because it's not just about racing, it's about politics, ego, and the future of the team. What many people don't realize is that these internal conflicts often shape the sport more than the races themselves. It's like watching a game of chess, where every move has consequences. But let's take a step back and think about the bigger picture. The Tour de France Femmes is dominating the conversation right now, and for good reason. The racing is incredible, and the storylines are rich. But what's striking is how the women's peloton is outshining the men's right now. I mean, the Tour of Poland is happening, but it's the femmes that are holding it down. Big up to them, seriously. This isn't just about gender, it's about the quality of racing and the narratives being built. From my perspective, this is a turning point for the sport. The women's side is no longer just a sideshow, it's the main event. And that's a massive shift. So, where does all this leave us? Well, for one, I'm excited to see where Seixas ends up. Will he join Decathlon CMA CGM and become the French hero everyone's hoping for? Or will he surprise us all? And what about UAE? Can they resolve their internal issues and come out stronger, or will this drama fracture the team? One thing that immediately stands out is how interconnected all these stories are. Cycling is a sport where every decision, every contract, every word matters. And right now, it feels like we're at a crossroads. Personally, I think the next few months are going to be wild. But hey, that's what makes this sport so great, right? The unpredictability, the drama, the sheer human ambition. So, what do you think? Where do you see this all heading? Let me know in the comments, I'm all ears.